Hello, it's the SeahawksFan with another good Battle League video. We got Master League. We got a Kyogre lead with Double Fairy. Beautiful lead. And we have a Giratina altered. Going to be in a pretty good spot because it's a Dragon Breath Giratina, which is possibly, I think it's, not sure if this is standard, but Shadow Claw is very popular. Although getting super effective against other dragons is very helpful, but against fairies, yeah, I mean, you don't even want to throw too many dragons up against any fairy types. But here we are, Hydro Pump, Kaboom, Zalandris. They have no hope in the two-shield scenario. A piece against a Kyogre and a togekiss with just a togekiss. Next battle, we find a Excadrill. Let's see. Togekiss is not going to hang on. Want to just see if maybe shields are better for Primarina and Kyogre. Now, let's see. We have some good energy into that Palkia. Definitely should have waited to bring in Kyogre, but can we grab a shield magically? We do. That is huge. And they give up. Let's go. They may have had a Dragonite and Palkia, which is a nightmare for them. But they left. Beautiful lead into Kyogre, although they can do a lot of damage still. Gonna actually show the Brave Bird and go for the Waterfall down. But they pivot into Palkia. And it is completely walled by the Primarina. And they were not wanting any more of that business. Now, this team is built to have two answers to terrible lead in a dragon type, such as Origin Dialga. Actually going to stay in, get the Origin Pulse, just to chip them away. I'm going to take that Iron Head. Going to put trust in Primarina. I do find a Landorus, which if they Sandsear Storm, that may not be enough damage. And if they take me out, they take me out. But haha, are they going to get the Mud Shot down? They actually do. But at this point, I can just bring in Kyogre. I actually am deciding to shield. Is it smart? Maybe, maybe not. We find an Origin Palkia, which is going to be met with a Charmer. Because Dialga, Origin Dialga, Origin Palkia, and Landorus is a pretty common team. They have a Ho-Oh safe swap. They are definitely prepared for the Tapu Bulus. Sacred Fire is going to take me out. Going to have a steep battle ahead. I let the Brave Bird go. I do get the Waterfall down. Switch timer is not up yet. That's unfortunate, but maybe I could grab a shield. A cheeky shield would be hilarious. I do. Switch time is up, and we bring in the Fairy. Aqua Tail is not going to do much. Okay, we got a full Origin Dialga to get rid of. They do only have one shield, though. That is key. That is key. We still have two shields now. Are they going to grab both our shields? They have back-to-back Iron Heads loaded. Can I get the Charm down, Farm down? Yes, I can. And they were not prepared for the disarming voice. And we have another bad lead. We have a nice wall. We do find a Origin Dialga, which winning alignment would be fantastic. Going to take the Iron Head. Going to unleash the Sphere Kaboom to grab a shield. And we are going to bring in Primarina to then shield up. Because we have a lot of hope into this fairy. Please have a triple dragon team at sub-2. Going to catch a Side Strike and actually get that Waterfall damage through. Now, this is actually a pretty interesting endgame. Thankfully, they did not overfarm on the Mewtwo because they did not want to take the damage. We're going to chip this Dragonite a bit more. Now, let's see. Superpower is not enough to take us out. We are in range of a side strike, but I am loaded on energy. Disarming Voice 1 is going to grab a shield. Disarming Voice number 2 is going to grab the KO. Kaboom! Taking them out. Things you love to see. Mewtwo getting taken out. And we have a Mewtwo lead. Perfect Mewtwo. So they are going to be in a good position. I do want to get the Surf. Will I grab a shield? That is preferred personally. They give me Palkia. Palkia is going to get absolutely wrecked. And I am going to leave with a good amount of energy with a shield advantage. Going to get that charm through. Do they have back-to-back side strikes? No, they do not, because well, that allows me to get this Disarming Voice to grab the last shield. Do I want to protect this Primarina? No. If I was counting right, they could definitely have gotten another side strike in time, and they did. I'm forced to shield the togekiss. We have a Dialga. Can they take me out? Iron Head is not enough. Going to have Aura Sphere. Do I have what it takes to clean up this Dialga? Yes, I do, with that one last charm. Any worse of a Togekiss, and it could have been gone. We are going to wall there Zygarde with our Togekiss, although they have the infamous Zygarde Solgaleo core. I did choose Aura Sphere Togekiss for this reason. They do shield up, which I will take. I do have a second fairy that does wall the Zygarde. I am going to have to hope the third Pokemon is also a dragon to have hope. If I could pull off the last shield, that would be fantastic, but I do grab the KO. Gonna straight bring in Primarina straight away. I lost track at this time of the energy count. I do unfortunately shield the crunch, but the Disarming Voice gets them low enough into one more charm for the KO, and they have the dragon. I want to see the Palkia Origin Palkia getting absolutely nuked by the water fairy, and when they give Hydro Cannon to Primarina, it is going to be over for the dragons. All the people who play, it's going to be a can't miss community day. If you play Master League, being able to get one of the best non-legendary Pokemon for the league, it's going to be insane. But here we are with the Landorus. One more charm takes out the Landorus, and it's kind of tricky position. Definitely is best to shield up Moonblast from the Xerneas. Going to throw Disarming Voice before their next move is loaded. Their next Disarming Voice. Moonblast. They don't throw the energy, which is really annoying. But, regular Palkia comes in. They're going to need to throw a lot of energy to take me out. So I'm just going to not shield because energy on Primarina would be fantastic. Gonna get wood chip I can, just to avoid taking an extra. I still take that Aqua Tail, it's fine. Can I farm down? They close combat, and then they go down. Let's go. Okay, Tailba lead into Giratina. Of course, we have a fairy. And they don't have a bad matchup with their dragon, but they have an interesting matchup with Lugia. Ancient Power Boost would have just given me this alignment if I chose to play it out with it, which I definitely would have, because Charm would have done more. This Ancient Power would have been enough for a knockout. And this is a fancy Apex Purified Lugia. But actually, I flipped the matchup still. And now I can align my Kyogre up against a Xerneas. I have a Charmer for that Giratina, and I'm going to not get caught out with them launching a Shadow Ball onto Kyogre. 2 shields apiece. I have a Charmer. Geomancy's not going to be able to fast move me. I do have a move, which may as well try to break down shields. Potentially could have the ability to land 2 serves. But let's see. What move did they throw? Close combat. They're taking extra damage. Is this enough for the knockout? Best buddy, perfect Kyogre. No, it is not for them. Let's go. Beautiful next win. We have found a target. Beautiful target. We actually have togekiss for the Landorus that they brought in to counter us. Sandstorm. They're playing the bait game. I'm giving them a free mudshot, but I want to get this damage off. And I grab a shield. Fantastic. They have to Stone Edge to take me out. And they do not. I can commit a shield to win alignment. Or I just take the shield advantage. Putting the hope into Primarina. And I should have taken the alignment. I needed to take alignment. We find the brand new Dusk main Necrozma, the Solgaleo fusion, and they are going to Dog Pulse to grab a shield off me. And they unfortunately do shield the Hydro Pump. That was their only lose condition. And even then, it would have been just pretty much just too unhealthy. I do shield the Sunshine Strike. I'm not giving them that satisfaction. But the last, go on and just concede. But I just had to show that brand new GoFest in-person GoFest exclusive fusion. Now, once global GoFest comes around, then going to be able to get access to raids with giving that energy. Right now, you can only get 1 for going to an in-person GoFest. Enough energy for 1 fusion. And I cannot wait for a global. That is going to be fun. Xerneas goes down. They have Landorus coming in. Going to be happy to see this thing. Ancient Power does a good chunk of damage. They have back-to-back moves loaded. That is a fine thing, but they go for the bait. They get farmed down. I may be debuffed, but this Aura Sphere actually still grabs the shield. Now, going to bring in Kyogre after getting some charms through to just absorb that energy. Because I'm not shielding up this Kyogre. Because Primarina is healthy enough to survive Ironhead. And they knew I was not going to give them a win condition. Origin Palkia is scared of this fairy type. We do drag out the Landorus Therian. Going to throw the Ancient Power. Give me the boost. No, boost. Stoner, just take me out. Okay. Going to actually bring in Primarina for energy start. I do take a couple mud shots, which actually did dent me a bit. Going to be in a really tricky position here, but that's Disarming Voice. Can we get the damage on this thing? No, we cannot. Going to make a catch of that Ironhead because my hope is in Primarina. They're not going to spatial rend me at this phase. Okay, they actually do. But there is play. There is play. Some voice grabs their last shield. They cannot reach back-to-back Aqua Tail, so here's going to be shielding. And the thing is, I was able to get enough energy for Disarming Voice for the Dialga. Kaboom. And that's a wrap. this double fairy team hunting for the dragons. Hope you enjoyed the battles. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's free to do and helps the channel out a lot. And you get daily Go Battle League videos from the channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the videos. That also helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. But thanks for watching. Goodbye.